On Tuesday, the St. Kitts and Nevis delegation continued to demonstrate the sheer depth of its talent and the versatility of its artists, thinkers, and performers across the Carifesta stages and spaces. From morning until late into the evening, the Federation's contingent could be seen leaving their mark in multiple arenas, whether it was the commanding presence of the string band or the youthful brilliance of Corinne, who led a delightful reading of one of her 2025 releases at the Youth Village. St. Kitts and Nevis was also very well represented at an immersive drumming workshop by drummers Siobhan Matthew, Royd Phipps, Micah Hendrickson, and Kenny Martin.
I'm here at the drumming workshop today where all the Caribbean countries came together to link up to do drumming. You know, we share different traditions, different culture. We learn how each other play the djembes, and we have different instruments, different African drums. Some people use, Barbados use a kettle drum in replace of the African drum, and learning their culture was amazing.
In a powerful display of cultural exchange, Tronel, Karina, and Marcia, alongside 7 members of the St. Kitts and Nevis youth delegation, took part in a dynamic workshop led by the Tivoli dance group. More than a lesson in choreography, the session unfolded as an immersion into rhythm, storytelling, and the living traditions of the Caribbean. With every step and turn, the young delegates not only honed new techniques, but also deepened their connection to a shared regional heritage, embodying the festival's spirit of unity through art.
Participating with the group was kind of difficult, but I ended up catching up with all the fast movements and stuff. But now I know a little thing or two about Jamaicans. I got pushed out of my comfort zone and I had a lot of fun, even though I forgot the dance. But overall, it has been a wonderful experience so far, and I look forward to being at Carifesta in the future and having fun and enjoying myself.
Dylan had the time of his life during a stick fighting workshop. Meanwhile, Dejour, along with Stephen Richards, David Blake, and Delano Esdale of the Revealers Band, and sound engineer Carlos Heiliger, took part in an intensive workshop titled Label Management, A&R Management, Global Books, and Tour Management.
We just came out of the artist management and label session. I also did some DW sessions, learning about how we could pitch to different labels, what markets we should pitch to, what markets we could get advantages in, and how we could go greater on in accessing different markets to build our artists on a whole. Because I push a lot in production, but we also have to make sure that the artist's reach is always on that level. I feel like right now getting these information and the upgrade should be a great help.
The session, led by acclaimed industry figures Rico Love and The Genius, offered participants invaluable insights into the business of music, equipping them with the knowledge and tools to navigate international markets while refining their craft for greater global reach. Dion Baptiste Clark's voice was among those amplified during Carifesta's Big Conversation series, where she joined 3 distinguished panelists from Belize, Haiti, and Trinidad and Tobago for a thought-provoking discussion under the theme Glow Up, Branding Beyond Borders. Together, the panel unpacked the intersections of identity, creativity, and global visibility, bringing a distinctly Caribbean lens to issues of branding in an interconnected world. Their dialogue resonated deeply with the audience, earning commendation as both impactful and necessary, an affirmation of the region's capacity to shape narratives that extend far beyond its shores. Also on Tuesday, Alistair Phipps took the stage at WAPAX, the Carifesta Poetry Slam, where competitors were challenged to craft original pieces around the theme, The Answer is in the Trees. With passion and precision, Phipps delivered a performance that blended lyrical storytelling with vivid imagery, drawing on the natural world as both metaphor and message. His work stood as a reminder of the wisdom rooted in the environment and the urgent call to listen, learn, and preserve. In doing so, he not only represented the Federation with distinction, but also amplified the Caribbean's deep and enduring relationship with nature as muse, teacher, and guide. As the curtain fell on Tuesday's activities, it was clear that the St. Kitts and Nevis delegation had once again asserted itself as a force of creativity, intellect, and cultural pride within the Carifesta landscape. From music and movement to storytelling and debate, the Federation's artists carry the heartbeat of their nation into every space they entered, reminding audiences that though small in size, St. Kitts and Nevis continues to shape big conversations and deliver unforgettable performances on the regional stage. With each note, word, and step, they reaffirmed that the power of culture lies not only in expression, but in connection, bridging islands, generations, and visions of the Caribbean's future. Together, our performances and voices continue to echo throughout Carifesta, a reminder that St. Kitts and Nevis shows up every time, culture loud and SKN proud.